And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. And that's outside. And that's how this game gets started. That one out to right. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The wind and the pitch. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Out to short. Wilson. Slings to first. That's it out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 18.
2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he deals. And Devers hits that one. And Devers is set down. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, John Means. What's the word on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
0-1. That's in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Luis Matos stands in now, looks at that one inside. Means a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. In the air, right side. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Matt McLain in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
And a 1-1. Just missed. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Jorge Soler in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. McLain leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. One now. And another ball.
2-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Third home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So 2 away with nobody on. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Kicks and deals. That a curve drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Bryan Reynolds.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is outside. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Right through there for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
The first baseman,
now batting Tristan Casas. 2 for 8 in the series so far. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. There's a strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And next for the Red Sox, Edward Olivares. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Popped up. Chapman drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Popped in the air, left side. Chapman moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Billy Accar. Means back to work. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch.
One
Well,
ball.
he's so
Strike.
great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
On the ground, Mateo. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a curve misses outside. Two out, space is empty. Popped up right side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. Ray back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Wong hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Here comes the 0-1. And a good eye there. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo now. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. The Red Sox down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Vaughn.
Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. And a pitch. On the ground to third, Chapman. Third out. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back. Here's Will Wilson.
The shortstop, Will.
Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. And that misses off the outside edge. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Leading up for the Giants.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Adrian Campos. The next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now here is Luis Matos. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the DH, Matt McClain. A walk and a run scored his first time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Wilson over at second. Matos at first. 1 gone. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds gets under it. He makes the grab.
The right fielder, number 2, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Outside low, ball 1. Good eye right there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. Way high. Matt Chapman to bat next. Stays alive. Two outs. That's towards center. Robles brings it in, and that's the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. The wind of the pitch. And ball one.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be...
And that one hops the wall, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Man at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-1. And that's outside. And it's even up.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch is outside. Brian Reynolds on deck for Boston. The Red Sox trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And now the lefty swung on, popped up on the infield. He's under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Brian Reynolds here.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. Line to right, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a single might score two. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, runners at second and third. Two on, one out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And he takes a strike. And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Two on, two outs. Just misses there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And a pitch. Misses off the inside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Cutter Crawford getting ready to go. Criswell warming up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The wind of the pitch. Chapman gets a piece there. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0-1. The pitch. That missed inside. And that is ball one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the zone. 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the second baseman,
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bailey off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that will end the inning. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they've chased outside of the strike zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And misses inside.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Soler gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Connor.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, and he held up. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jorge Mateo up next for the Red Sox. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
Up the middle. Flips it behind his back. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Snap throw to first. Mateo back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There's the strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Tying run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. Mateo runs. And a foul ball. The pitch. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And another big at bat coming up here, looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Red Sox 1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cutter Crawford.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Will Wilson now at the plate, walked his first time.
Wilson.
The wind and the pitch. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strike.
Way high there. Now 2-0. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
So the batting order turns over. Adrian Campos digs in now. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Matos stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Red Sox 1. Eric Miller into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And here is Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The pitch. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here comes a pitch. Upstairs. Brian Reynolds waiting to bat for the Red Sox. .3-1 is on the way. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
3-2 on the way. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Reynolds up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Nelson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Stratton getting cranked up as well. And he deals. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. New arm out of the bullpen, Chris Stratton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Edward Olivares getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Estrada has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So the Giants pen gets the job done. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Red Sox 1. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's the Giants DH, Matt McClain. Crawford back to work. Fought off foul. Crawford goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. In the air out towards right center. Robles brings it in with a nice running grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Jalen Beeks, the left-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Mateo has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Patrick Bailey. And that's too high. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Yoshida makes the play, and that is that. Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And a good eye there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-0. Connor Wong up next. And here it comes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Wong at the plate and takes high there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And another ball. The 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Over to first, and he's safe. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. 1 out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jorge Mateo up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Throw to first. Robles dives back in. Base hit right field. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And now, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one missing inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ripped on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 2-2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
New pitcher on here, Kyle Nelson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Foul ball there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the third and final game of the series. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. On the mound now, Tyler Matzek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada.
The second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
And the pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 2. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds brings it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Will Wilson.
Wilson.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Adrian Campos. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Giants go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Taylor Rogers. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Rogers.
Devers now.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
As the lefty gets to work. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Right side. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Campos makes the grab on the run.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And here is Triston Casas. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. And now the lefty hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Jalen Beeks taking over on the mound. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Luis Matos now at the plate.
The center fielder, Luis Matos.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Here's the throw. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Matt McLain.
No.
A little bit high, and it's 1-0. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
Number 2, Jorge Soler.
Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Jorge Soler. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the pitch. In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Safe. He beats it.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Chapman gets a piece there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings and misses. And out 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long.
That's out to center field. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
First baseman,
Billy Accar, the next Giant to hit. Right through there for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Popped up. Grissom has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Red Sox 2. New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
The pitch. Olivares in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The pitch. Way high with that one. 3-1. Connor Wong on deck for Boston. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. That one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for